Yeah, that's what I wanted to share today, that when you're not looking for something, that's when you seem to find it. Okay, and when you start looking for something, it just seems to be so elusive. Okay, it's like trying to hold on to thin air. It doesn't, you can't hold on to it. Okay, and that's exactly what happened today again. And it happened to me like at least this in the past 2 months. It's happened to me 2 or 3 times. Like, I don't smoke anymore. I'm not a smoker. I managed to quit. I kicked the habit. But I noticed something. People have offered me cigarettes. Even at one point in time, I was walking through the city. I had been struggling a bit. And this man came up to me with a package of Marlboros. And he said, "Here you go, smoke them." I think there was even 3 or 4 of them. He was trying to give them to me in one go. And I was, whoa, I don't even smoke this. But the funny thing is, the coincidental part is, when I used to smoke, Marlboro was the exact brand which I used to smoke. So it's strange that that happened at that specific time. Okay, let's be honest. Marlboro is one of the best-selling cigarettes out there. So chances are, if someone would offer you something, it would probably be, if not Marlboro, Lucky Strike, or probably another one of those Camels, whatever. Anyway, I had to turn it down. But then I realized, okay, my situation is a stressful situation, and people always offer you a cigarette when they feel that you're either crying, or you're going to cry, or you're in a situation which is a tight spot. You know, people tend to use that as an excuse why they started to smoke again. Okay. I couldn't take it, or they had, the common one is beer. Okay, but good thing I don't drink. But yeah, Islamically they say that beer is the mother of all vices, and I actually understand it now, because once you have one of those, it's very hard to not follow into a cigarette or into a weed or into anything else. Okay, because they're all. It's really the mother. It relaxes you and opens you up to all sorts of other vices. Anyway, long story short, I came to sit on this beautiful bench out here. Okay, this beautiful bench, and guess what I found? Okay, I found a packet of cigarette with a lighter. Okay, and that's when it hit me again. Okay, it's like again, and now it's Marlboro, the same company again, which I used to smoke, my favorite ones, yeah, with the lighter. Okay, but I had to make sure that I had wisdom basically operating in my system, so I could think before doing anything, and that's what I did. I recognized that these are tests, and to see what you're going to do. And I knew, look, I'm not in a stressful situation. Stress is a decision. You can either decide to become stressful about something, or you can look for the next best actions to take to get out of that situation, and take them. Okay, a lot of people make it more complicated than it should be, and I have been one of them for a long time. But then when you think about it, people always want to make an excuse that they don't have the money, or they don't have this, or they don't have that. But actually, the abundant resources which we do have that are free cannot be priced. They're priceless. Having a good health, having the ability to see, okay, having the ability to hear, using all the other free resources which you have, you can definitely make a way for yourself out of every tight spot. You just have to be willing to put in the work, willing to use what you have at your disposition, and to move to the next level. Eventually, when the situation allows it, then you can afford it. That's the key. Then you can go, okay, to the next level. But it's very important to understand that, gratitude is the attitude of expansion. So we have to start with an attitude of gratitude in every situation in order for us to grow, okay? And that's the key. I have a quote that goes like this: living within your means implies being in alignment with your plans. It's a commitment to self-control and a show of gratitude, what I call the attitude of expansion. So today we'll be expanding upon this quote, and we'll be putting it into practice. And we will make sure that we add the other second quote to put that into perspective, knowing that we have to have patience to see things through, knowing that 24-hour cycle, 48-hour cycle, a week, a month. These things go by quite quickly, but we have to make sure that we are proactive within the time frames which we have to be proactive to move to the next level. Okay, so to take these ideas further, without all the guesswork inside my community, I've created simplified resources and a community that's focused on putting these values into practice. The link to join is waiting for you below in the description. And as well, for the first 1,000 people to join my mailing list, I'll be giving a free PDF copy of the first 10 quotes of my upcoming book, Project Breakthrough, which is going to be a whole book which is revolving around all the quotes which I have actually put into implementation, I put into practice, okay? And you can do exactly the same thing. They're short, powerful, impactful quotes, affirmations which you can read and memorize and implement, most of all within a short enough period of time so it's easy for you to practice and internalize them. Okay, so all the information is in the description. Ibrahim here. I'm looking forward to posting again soon. Bye for now and have a great day.